welcome for coming to the LaughWhores. Thank you. It's like, none of you know, LaughWhores is, like, some of you might know, some of you out in the TV audience might know, like the one or two people with insomnia and like, you know, gastro-bowel disease and stuff. You may know that LaughWhores is the premier comedy show of the DMV area. At least that's what I keep telling myself. And I'm here to expose you guys to some of the greatest talent here in DC, well, some people from Baltimore, Maryland, Arlington, Virginia, all these places. I'm gonna show you some improv tonight and some stand-up. If you guys can take a look, I have a fantastic, beautiful audience, especially these ladies here, very lovely, including Pam and Alexis, Pam, Alexis, very lovely ladies here. Some lovely ladies over there, a couple lovely people over there. That's lovely. And we're gonna start off with a little comedy, and I'm gonna try something new with some improv. My first guest, we're just gonna go right into it because I want you guys to experience this because it's gonna be great. I'm talking to the camera, you know, don't think I'm crazy. Some people never been on TV, but I'm gonna start off with a very funny young comedian. My first comedian, like many young comedians here in the DMV area, is an army brat from like all over. You probably see them all over. He's like on the freeway selling oranges and shit. He currently residing in Fairfax, Virginia. And I'm talking about you. He's served as host for many of the area's, you know, featured celebrities like Seton Smith and Hampton Yountz and Eric Meyer. You don't know him now, but they're coming up. You'll see him. And he's also been recently opened for comedian Steve Byron, right? Burn. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I like this guy. DC at the DC Improv. Please give a warm welcome to Drey Dailey.
Is my mic on?
Let me see. Is this mic on?
My mic on?
Oh, here, turn it on.
I don't know what you're doing here. Hey, everybody.
Country folks, you know, this is Fairfax, Virginia. They ain't civilized or nothing. So, Drey, tell me, what got you started in comedy in the first place?
I've always been a class clown.
Yeah.
I think it's because I had to move every 2 years, and something that was easy for me was just being funny. Oh, he's snapping his fingers.
Paul and other people.
Oh God, they're talking to me.
Don't be afraid.
So
it was a class clown that got you to comedy. It had nothing to do with this.
No, what is this? Is this because it looks funny?
I'm just having fun with you, man. I gotta have fun with my audience. It's cool. You're a good-looking guy. You know, you probably could have like one or maybe none of these ladies here, but
no.
You know, it'll be a hard sell. Don't worry, we'll get them drunk later. Tell me, what are some of your comic influences?
Well, when I was little, I used to listen to a lot of Jerry Seinfeld. He was on TV on every freaking station, pretty much, with his show. But I think I listened to Jerry Seinfeld live on Broadway every night my entire 7th and 8th grade year.
Aren't you a little young for that? I mean, Seinfeld is more like my generation.
I'd say, I was pretty young to be exposed to it, but I think it turned out good because now it's what I do.
That's cool. I mean, it's always good to have, to be able to do what you want to do. I think a lot of us would like to have that. Isn't that right, audience? None of these people like their jobs. That's why they're clapping.
It evolved from Seinfeld to Chris Rock to Chappelle, and now it's Louis C.K. who's probably the most influential to me.
So where do you want comedy to take you?
I want to tour. I want to go all around the country and make a little bit of money just making people laugh, like these beautiful people here. Hey, how you guys doing?
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're laughing because they weren't so far. Go ahead. And what drives you? I mean, it's like, what makes you? Because I know, like, sometimes I just like, I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Even comedy sometimes, just like, I just don't. Yeah. So what drives you? What makes you want to get up on that stage? Just your own personal thing, your own personal motivation.
Laughter.
Good answer. Being on here on a show called LaughWhores.
It's an addiction. It's an intense addiction that I just can't really fill, and it's like I have to get more laughter.
What does that feel? Because like most people out here, I mean, how many of you have ever done stand-up comedy? How many of you have been like on stage? What is okay? Try to discuss. Some of these people probably know what you're talking about. So can you articulate that feeling?
You know that high you get after getting off stage.
I know how I get when I smoke weed, but what is that high you smoke when you get off stage?
It's better than a weed high. I mean, I've tried a lot of drugs. I'd say it's the best.
It's the best. I kind of would have to agree. On a good night, it's the best. On a good night, it's aspirational.
Yeah, I'd say on a bad night, it kind of sucks. But.
Yeah, some people say it's better than sex, but those people don't do that right. That is the problem with them. Like, I know you don't have that, because I ask people to send me questions and stuff, but I like to find out a little bit about people's family life, because I think family motivates comedy. It motivated mine, and it shapes a lot of people that I've talked to. What's your family? How did they influence your comedy?
Well, I had a big family. We had a lot of kids. I had 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters, and I was like right in the middle.
Oh, that's a big family. He's from the suburbs. Go ahead.
And we were moving all over the place, and so I mean, my mom, she was a teacher back in the day, so like that ability to get in front of people and just talk was just something that she could do, and I noticed I could do. My dad really kind of sucks in front of people, but.
So you're saying that you get your influence from your mom?
I'd say so. Yeah, my he's an army guy. He's tough to make laugh. I'd say.
But
He's told me. He said, I don't get comedy, but I appreciate it. I'm like, oh, Jack,
but sometimes, but like, no, fine, swear, please. If you're free to swear, even you people, just like come up with a couple swears. I like that. But like I'm gonna say, it's like, but sometimes it's those people who are very reserved with comedy. Because I get a lot of my comedy from my grandmother, who wasn't very funny, but my great aunt. Because I grew up in a very extended family.
Sure.
My family came up from the Caribbean, so we had like dragged everybody up here with us. And so it's like, really, we did. It's like. They kind of swam, and it's like, we were Cubans, but we got up here. We did. But it was actually my grandmother's lack of ability to get the joke, which really made me want to make her laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and trying to make my dad laugh. If you can make my dad laugh, you could do anything. Like, you guys are really tough. He was in the Army for like 37 years. It's a long freaking time.
Exactly. So now, are you starting to make money with comedy?
Yeah.
Well, tell me how you do it, because I'm not.
How do I do a lot of bar shows in the area.
Bar shows help.
Yeah, bar shows. Hosting gigs.
You got a problem? See, I thought
my
so.
armpit?
I'm just kidding. He's giving me a little wrap up. Excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Sonia.
Yes?
How many more minutes do I have in this?
You have 15 seconds.
Tell me, okay, since we only have 15 seconds, what is it that you really want to, if you wanted to tell the audience anything about you that you really want them to know, that's none of their damn business, what would you want them to know?
I want you to know that I'm about to get on stage. I really want you guys to laugh, because it's going to be fun times.
That's great, Dailey, everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Ow! This is weird. I can't like hear myself being amplified, so I know they're catching me because they already said, "Drey, we heard you." So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell jokes. Is that cool? Someone recently wrote on my Facebook wall. They wrote, "Hey Drey, looks like you really lost some hair. LOL." And then they liked it. So I wrote back, "Fuck you, Mom." And then I liked it. See, I haven't lost any hair. I know exactly where it is. It's slowly creeping down my back towards my ass. Cheaper rent, I guess. I'm not quite sure. It's my own personal recession, I guess. I'm not. A lot of guys have the happy trail. You know, I'm talking about the happy trail. I've got the Trail of Tears. And a bunch of weird reservations all over the place. Little casino down in the bushes. Shitty football team. Thanksgiving. All right, that's just a timing joke. All right, cool. This is fun. I've never been on TV before. This is TV, right, AD? This is
something like that.
YouTube's kind of TV. All right, cool. That's fine. Okay. God, fucking knew it. All right, awesome. This is cool. I'm getting fatter. That sucks. I started taking Muay Thai kickboxing classes. You guys familiar with the Muay Thai? Yeah. Yes, one guy. It's a very dangerous martial arts. That's not why I'm taking it. Muay Thai, though. I'm taking Muay Thai because it's the most delicious sounding of all the martial arts. It sounds like a Mexican food combination with like a Thai food restaurant, so it's like double spicy. Or it could just be like a regular Thai food restaurant, just like run by a bunch of Mexicans. I'm not quite sure. It's a Muay joke. Muay? Anybody? Muay Thai? All right, fuck it. No, that joke sucks. It's new. Why bring a new joke to TV? Because I want to fuck with it. That's why. Cool. Oh, cool. My ex-girlfriend sent me a text message recently. And in the text, she blames me for all of her failed relationships and emotional problems. It's pretty mean. It's like a mean text message, right? I wish I had a list of all the things I blame my ex-girlfriend readily available for me to read to you guys. Oh my God, what the hell is this? It's a list of things I blame on my ex-girlfriend, readily available for me to read to you guys. Cool. I'll go ahead and read it. My fat ass, my receding hairline. This is an old list. My non-existent hairline. 3 broken cell phones. Justin Bieber, Twilight, Glee, Sarah Palin, communism, fascism, socialism, AIDS, 9/11, Pearl Harbor the movie. Pearl Harbor the actual one. Mondays, hangovers, hangnails, Chris Farley's death, John Belushi's death, Jim Belushi. I don't like Jim Belushi. I mean, it might just be me. My gambling addiction, my stripper addiction, my hooker addiction, my addiction of trying to trick strippers into being hookers just for like an hour or so. Sort of a gambling addiction, I guess, but we're moving on. Global warming, snowpocalypse, all the birds that fell out of the sky and fish that washed up on the shore. You guys remember that one? That was a thing. Every single one of her failed relationships, including ours and my broken heart. I'm just fucking with you. She's dead. What? You can't poke fun at... That's just... It brings me to my next point. Don't text and drive at the same time, because that last text message may be a fucker. All right. Ooh, no, I'm just... she's not even real. I'm single. Just let it go, people. It's okay. I'm single. I recently got hit on by a gay dude. And that was an interesting experience. I'm not gay. I don't have a problem with gay people. But it was interesting. It was weird. I know that now if every woman in the world turns me down, at least I could bang some dudes. Like, that's an interesting... It's a thing, I guess, you know. I can do that. It's good to know. But this guy came up to me and he was like, "Bro, I want you to know, I think you're a solid 8. It's not that funny. That's not the funny part of the joke. I said, 8, no homo? He said, "Oh no, major homo." I said, "Okay, all right. Thanks, I'm flattered." I went out the rest of my night, enjoyed the Justin Bieber concert. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. Met some interesting people. I was thinking about, though, what if hotness when it comes to men and women's like reverse shoe sizes? I'm a men's 8, but I'm a woman's 5.5, 6. Wide, with a high arch, stiletto dick, slightly irregular, kind of cheap, not very supportive. Please laugh. This was a really long fucking list. If you can't tell, I really like making lists, okay? Big deal. If it's true, though, and I'm a standard American 8, maybe go to England and be a 9. Go over to China and be like a 37.4. It's a shoe size conversion joke and a dick joke all combined into one. You don't find many of those. Okay. We're going to move on. Cool. I'm French-Irish, and I used to tell a joke where I'd ask the audience what nationality they thought I was. Until this one time I was in West Virginia, and there was a guy in the back of the bar who looked me dead in the eyes, and he screamed, "Jew!" I wasn't offended because, like, I'm not Jewish, but Jew is the proper term for someone who practices the Jewish religion, but Jew is something someone screams, like, right before they invade, like, Poland, I guess. I can't, like, figure that one out. It was an educational experience. I learned that Virginia's for lovers, West Virginia, not for Jews. It's not a Jew place. There's not a lot of Jews there. It wasn't even in the answer to the question. Like, I asked the audience what nationality they thought I was, and last time I checked, Jew isn't a nation. Like, he could have said Israel, he could have said Miami. Like, there's a couple different. All right, there's a lot of Jews in those places. But anyways, it wasn't the answer to the question, is what I'm trying to get at. And it'd be like me telling you guys, "Hey, well, how about this cold weather lately?" And this guy in the back just looks at me square in the face, and he's just like, "Fuck polar bears, sir." It's not normal. But it's West Virginia for you, I guess. I don't know. I actually have another show in West Virginia. That's going to be weird. Okay. Going back to the motherland. Okay. All right. We're going to move on again. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
You guys stole my seat. I was sitting there earlier.
Keeping it warm.
Yeah.
Nice and warm.
Cool.
Nice and warm.
This
Nice
is
and warm.
fun. I'm not a... Oh, I'm going to go ahead. No, you guys can keep talking, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm not a Jew. I'm a shitty Christian. And I say that not because I think all Christians are shitty. I'm just really shitty at being a Christian. You know, I don't find everything Jesus did all that impressive. Like Jesus turned water into wine. I turned an entire student loan into beer one time. Nobody gave a shit. It's kind of depressing, actually. I'm a Republican. Woo! I get a yeah and a boo in the same. Cool. All right. No, it's interesting. I like to just drop that on crowds. It's fun because well, I'm not your normal Republican. Like, I hear so many people fucking talking to me right now. Okay, I'm not your normal Republican. Like I love black people. I think they're terrific. I love you guys in the back. I fucking love AD.
Black people on my damn show.
Hell yeah. Well, I gotta love black people. My name's
your set's over.
Yeah. My name's a fucking rap lyric. I gotta love black people. Anyways, I even voted for Obama, and not many Republicans can say that, but I can say it and be proud of it. But I feel bad. I feel like we asked him to do an almost impossible task. Like we handed him in my opinion, this is what it's like. We handed him a sick baby, malnourished, premature baby, and we handed him a baby, and he takes the baby dies in his arms. And we say, Obama, you killed a baby. You're a baby killer, Obama. You killed that baby. And Obama's like, wait a minute, America. Hold on a second. You clearly lit this baby on fire before you handed it to me. And as I was giving it CPR, you kicked it in the head. So there's no way you can call me the baby killer. That's a very dark joke.
I was wondering where you're going with it.
It's a criticism on Americans, but not Obama. He's... thank God you're Canadian. Thank God you're Who said that? Thank God you're Canadian.
All right. And that was Drey Dailey, everybody. Welcome back to LaughWhores. I'm here with a very lovely young lady. Some of you probably saw her last time she was on the show. Actually, because it was the last show I did because everything else has been canceled. But I have a very fantastic, very talented young lady sitting here next to me. She's the CEO of 4 of 9 Productions. And you're going to be very surprised to find out what she's been up to. Welcome to the stage, Pam Malicious, Pam Nach. So Pam, what have you been doing since the last time I talked to you? Last time you were here, we talked about your film. What was it?
Filmprov.
Filmprov, but you did that film. Was it Redate?
Undate Redate was part of. We screened that during Filmprov. For those of you who have not seen it, is a film and improv combination show. We screen the film. And then whatever we see in the film, we do improv scenes off of that. And the trick of it is that the improvisers don't get to see the film until the night it's screened along with the audience. So they're all in there together watching for the first time. And then they have to come up with whatever we throw at them, the sequel or cast interviews or what have you.
So Filmprov, give a lot of people out there, who out here in the audience knows what improv is? That's good, because a lot of times, even in improv shows, you ask people what improv is, and a lot of people get it wrong. Could you explain what improv is?
Yeah.
Give us a little idea.
I get that all the time where somebody says, oh, improv, like stand up. Like, no.
Oh, they think it's like Saturday Night Live.
No, right, exactly. All right, the difference between what they do is that it is scripted. They sit down and they write their little sketch, and they refine it and they fine tune it, and when they've got it exactly perfect, they go out and they do it. We are 100% on the spot. We have no idea what we're going to do. We do operate with a form or a structure of some sort. So for example, Filmprov, which I'm currently plugging, and our film that we're working on now, there's a structure. So we'll say, these are the deleted scenes. And there will be some idea of what a deleted scene would look like. Would it be a sequel? Would it be an outtake? But they don't know what's in the film, so they don't know what the sequel could possibly be until the night of the show when they're seeing it, and they've got about 10 seconds to get on stage and do it.
Okay, so explain to me a little bit about like what you're going to be doing here tonight. Are you going to be doing any kind of games, or because there's different games in improv? There's long form improv, there's short form improv. What are you going to be doing first?
Very excellent question. We are a hybrid style of. I should be telling you, right? So I can be on camera.
No, it's everybody's in on this.
we do a hybrid.
It's not just me and baby.
Sorry, you don't mind us. We're going to be doing a hybrid style of short form and long form. Short form is more of a game approach. It's what you would see on Whose Line Is It Anyway? You can see monthly shows at the DC Improv that just rock it out with high energy. And then there's long form improv, which you could see at like Washington Improv Theater, which is a little more on the serious, extended, getting deep into characters and scenes. And we kind of bring those both to the middle. So tonight, we are listening to what you and Drey were saying to each other, and we're going to listen to Drey's set and his stand-up. We don't know what that's going to be. We don't know what their conversation was. And when it's our turn, we're just going to make up some scenes based on whatever we hear in his stand-up and whatever you guys have said. So,
Okay, my time with Drey ran really quickly because I'm really bad with time. So I want to get your other cast up here on the couch and in the seats here. So maybe you could have like a little quick interview with them. Come on, guys, come on.
well, I have a really pretty blonde girl in room right here for her.
Girl on girl, let's go.
Cozy. Well, that way she can talk into my mic.
Make me.
Like a sitcom couch.
We can take a picture. Like a
Oh my God, I love that.
I got it. I'm
No,
not
stay like that.
Yeah. The Christmas card shot here, right?
This is so awesome. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now.
I should have worn my Spanx. Oh my God, here, let's go.
All right.
So you guys share this phallic symbol, and
Wow.
I kind of wanted.
Well,
put the girls in the middle.
what kind of crowd have I gotten into?
Okay, let's go. Tell me a little bit, like, how did you guys get together as a troupe, everything?
Well, I met Pam through the DC Improv.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken several classes there and done the monthly show and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
you were a Swiffer.
that's where, yes, I was a Swiffer in one of our scenes together.
What's a Swiffer? Is that like a fluffer you doing that?
No, the mop.
You know,
the
Oh,
yeah, the mop, you know,
the mop.
the-
I didn't know what was going on. Go ahead.
So yeah, so I
It
met
was like a
Pam.
new improv thing.
Yes, we
Like
met-
naked improv. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
We
Yeah,
met
tell
on
me,
stage.
On stage?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So we met through taking classes and performing at the DC Improv.
So what's your
That's how I know.
well? What's your the other guys? I'm gonna come back to you because you're the pretty one in the group. But go ahead.
Well, I have a long history of performing that dates back several
Yada yada
months.
yada. Next.
Yeah.
Back to the pretty blonde. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. I'm
so,
just kidding.
so this is actually the first company I've been involved in. And Pam and I met because we both kind of wandered into a very serious theater company with no sense of humor at all, which has quickly fallen apart. But we both saw it and like, this is not for us. But we liked each other.
Yeah.
And I said, and I do improv, which I'd never actually done on stage before. But so I've been working with them all since then.
And Peter can tell you, and Steve will probably tell you too, like, once I like somebody, they're going to keep popping up in all my stuff.
Yeah, so I'm very nice to Pam because,
Yeah, like, you will see Alexis and Steve in the last film I did, in the last show I did, they're in the next film I'm doing, they're on the show, like.
It's kind of like what was that? Waiting for Guffman and
Kind of. And
where they use the same people over and
Yeah.
over again in every film and every what's
because they just keep getting better and more skilled, and they get
you're
more
comfortable with each
involved with each other. You know what I mean? Like, we just get to know each other better.
you speak now.
Aye, Captain.
Brett can
Well,
see us.
all right, I can hold a mic. They actually did that in the theater companies in the 50s. They did that,
Oh,
right?
they did?
Yeah. That's how I like the whole movie scene. They just had the theater houses the movie houses
That's true.
that.
I remember watching that on a ton of movie classics or something
Yeah.
where they would lend out people, but they usually kept like it was like an ensemble where they going from one movie to the next movie to the next movie.
Studio
Yeah.
system.
Yeah,
It's
studios.
the studios.
And all the theaters were owned by the same company. That's fantastic. So what do you guys? What are you guys? What is your specialty? What do you guys like in improv? Right? What is your favorite? Because I know I have favorites when I do improv.
I love. Well, I took classes at both Upright Citizens Brigade and Second City. I love Second City. Second City is absolutely amazing.
Next.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Like I said, I'm new at all this, so I'll let Alexis talk.
Yeah, let Alexis talk. Let the girls talk. These guys are boring. Come on.
I like the long form scenes, you know, because you just have a little bit more freedom to do, you know, whatever. And I've actually started to like character work a little bit more. I used to hate it. Now I love it. So.
And that's strange. Sometimes you start off like, because when I started doing comedy, I thought I was going to hate improv, but then I ended up liking improv more than stand-up. So how about you? What are you more, are you versatile? Are you more Can you? What kind of genres do you jump from? You like acting? You like improv?
Well, the thing is, I like what no one else is doing right now. So if everybody else is doing long form, then I want to do short form. And if everybody else is doing improv, I want to act. And if they're writing sketch, I want to write a film. Like, I just want to innovate.
Hey, you don't want to follow the crowd. Who wants to follow the crowd? We got a minute. Oops, that's okay. I love Jackie. Jackie, get off camera. No, Jackie, get off camera. I don't want to talk to
So
you.
can I plug my film for a minute?
Plug your film. Plug.
So we're working on a film right now, which is called 5, 6, 7, 8 the movie, and it is a dance film and a veteran issue film. And Steve is our lead character in the film. He plays a veteran who's just home from the military, but not home from war. And he has some issues with his family not being totally thrilled with that. They
Looks
wish.
like he has issues now. But
No, he's good. He's good. And so he falls in with this rogue band of contemporary swing dancers, and he gets the girl, and all ends happily ever after. But here's the cool thing.
Is there sex? Is there nudity?
We don't know, because they're going to be
If you want me
given.
to watch, it's got to be one
Here's
of
the
the two.
thing. They're given one scene at a
Who are you
time.
wanting to get naked?
Well, not you.
This is news.
I'm just checking. I mean, like
So
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, go ahead.
I'm going to finish my sentence.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna finish my sentence, and then we can wrap this up.
Jackie's telling me that's okay.
The actors are going to be given one scene at a time, and they're going to improvise the dialogue of that scene while we're filming. So they don't necessarily know when or how Steve is going to get the girl. They can assume he's going to get her, but they don't know when, because they're only going to get the scene that they're getting. So the entire film, when we put it together, will even be necessarily know when or how Steve is going to get the girl. They can assume he's going to get her, but they don't know when, because they're only going to get the scene that they're getting. So the entire film, when we put it together, will even be a surprise to the actors.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is that fantastic, everybody? And this is going to be called, or you're just going to make up the name on the fly?
I've made up the name. It's called 5, 6, 7, 8 the movie.
Oh, she
and
did say that.
You will see
I'm
all of
just
us
a little
in
bit
it.
dyslexic. Go ahead.
You will
I
see
thought
all
it
of us in
was
it.
ABC 9, 10, 11, 12, but go ahead.
And we are hosting a fundraiser at the Comedy Spot in Ballston on December 3rd. December 3rd at the Comedy Spot.
Before we go, tell them your website, because I know we got it wrong last time.
Yeah, we got it wrong because I said it wrong last time. So it's 4 and 9, and it's the number 4, AND9, productions.com.
All right, that was Pam Nach and 4 and 9 Productions.
Thank you.
Here. When we come back, we're going to see 4 and 9 do their thing, and we're going to have a fantastic time. Thank you.
But Drey's going to do his benefit. That's fine. Your allergies?
Yeah. Dogs, cats, dust.
You were allergic to all that stuff before you met him, though, right?
Well, no. I mean,
He made you allergic to dogs, cats, and dust.
yes, he made me allergic to. I blame my allergies on him.
Men are such scumbags.
I know. And he made me rear end that person.
I know.
I know he wasn't in the car, but it was because he was in my head.
Yep.
He was in my head, and he made.
I know, and that time that you didn't call me on on my birthday, I know that was totally him.
It was him. He distracted me, and I forgot completely about your birthday.
Yeah, and then that time you didn't pay me back the $50.
Yeah. Yep, that too. I just
That was him, I bet. Yeah.
I again got distracted. Forgot.
Hey, honey, I got you a gift. Here. You ready? I can't wait. Just here. It's shoes. I bought them from China. Please try them on.
They're tiny.
I tried to do the conversion well. No, I know they're small. It's okay.
They're
I'm
like,
sure they'll fit. They were 34 and a half.
oh my gosh. I barely walk in them.
They look gorgeous. Look at you. You're like a doll.
This isn't attractive.
Oh, I love it.
I think my toes are breaking.
No, sweetheart, you're great. You walk in shoes way worse than this all the time. No, these are not nearly as bad as those red sequin ones you bought.
How am I gonna walk down the aisle in these shoes?
They're
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
He broke both your feet.
Yes,
Both your feet.
both my feet.
And all your toes.
All my toes.
In addition to the broken feet.
Those stupid shoes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but men are scum.
Yes. Yeah. What about your boyfriend?
Well, all right. First of all, he's trying to turn this game around on me. Okay.
Yeah. They always do.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm here to talk to you, but he had the nerve to suggest that his acne was because of me.
Yeah, I've heard that line before.
Mm-hmm. He's had acne since he was 12.
I know.
Yeah. And his sunburn.
Totally your fault. It's just.
Do you see what I have to put up with?
It's just like everywhere. So like I look like a strawberry. And my hair, when we got together 15 years ago, I had a full head of hair. And it's just like, I don't know what you're doing with it. I don't know if you're like coming up to me in the night when I'm sleeping and like snipping it off to do your evil spells to give me all this acne. But it's just like,
why does everything always get blamed on me?
because it's all your fault. I mean, since we got together, there's been 2 wars, a financial crisis.
All right. You know what? My father told me not to date a Democrat because you would not appreciate my politics, and now that is coming home to roost.
That's racist. You're not allowed to criticize the Democrats anymore. It's racist. That's another thing that's your fault. Racism is your fault. Slavery, that was your fault. It must have come down in your family.
My dad actually does believe that is directly attributable to Ronald Reagan. So that would be not me.
Don't say that name. Don't you
right, because the last time I said Ronald Reagan, you got a stomachache. Right, because of that voodoo economic thing.
That's real. That's proof. There's proof of that. Research has shown.
Do you understand really why we probably need to... Because I have to swim back to the Caribbean. I have to. I've lost my accent, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Honey, I think I'm holding this map upside down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That goes north. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why did we plan a trip to Caribbean, Vermont?
Well, in the summer it's lovely.
In the summertime? I mean, like, come on. Don't you want to go in the fall when all the leaves are pretty and, the Jamaicans come out?
But it's the Caribbean.
I mean,
Are we going to go on a cruise around the
I want the purple drink.
pond?
Wait, we can get that. It's the summertime. Purple drink. This is fantastic. Purple drink. In the Caribbean, right?
Right.
This is
Caribbean, Vermont.
Are we going to a resort?
Well, I hear there's like a lake or something. Might be able to take a cruise.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
It's like a half hour long, I think.
Yeah.
Just around.
And did you pack your shoes?
About that, something happened to the shoes. I think Pam's boyfriend. Something, you know how
bastard.
he is with. He
All
ruins
right.
everything.
Let's make a list
He ruins everything.
of all the things we're gonna do to screw with him. Okay. All right, you ready? All right. Let's put cream on his head when he's sleeping at night.
Oh yeah. Make him lose his hair.
So that he loses his hair.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Let's start some wars.
Wars. Yes. Perfect. All right. Wars.
All right.
Terrorism. Yeah, good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, you ready?
Okay.
I hear they have this cream now that makes the hair grow on his back. He'll think it's migrating or something.
Yes.
Jesus. I love you, right? The
Yes.
thing, the thing you did on the mountain, that was awesome. Thing with, raising me from the dead, I appreciate that. This wine you made, it's not very good.
All right.
A nice Chianti.
My son, I need you to go down to the bank and take out a loan. You're going to tell them it's for your college education, okay? I'm going to do you a solid, and I'm going to turn it into pure beer. I thought you'd appreciate that.
He thinks he's Jesus Christ.
Yep. He thinks he can turn water into wine.
And he thinks beer is better than wine.
Crazy.
Why are men such scumbags?
What? Did you feel that? I think there was an earthquake.
Oh, God damn it.
Again. I know. What?
Beer isn't better than wine. Come on. Women agree with me.
This is totally gonna screw with her mind, man.
Dude.
I mean, like an earthquake in DC. I mean, this is gonna like blow people's minds.
It's gonna screw everybody up.
Yeah, exactly.
Their parents will never believe it. It's gonna be great.
Look, no, that was probably just a bomb. It's DC, right?
Right?
Yeah,
DC,
exactly.
clearly, they probably flew a plane into something.
Yeah, exactly.
Aftershocks.
Here, have a beer.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Dude, Schlitz?
Only
It's
the best.
awesome.
Only the best, man.
Yeah.
They're out of PBR. Sorry.
Got paid. Good stuff.
But seriously, I mean, you know, she's a sweet girl, but like everything I try to do to get her to notice me, she just turns it on itself. You know, like arranging an entire military force.
It's insane.
It's
That girl is
tough.
nuts. Dude, you have to
I mean,
leave
what she
her.
want? Flowers?
You have to leave her.
Chocolate? Getting all the birds to fall from the sky? That took effort.
I mean, I hear she broke into the CDC. I mean, like, that's some serious skill.
It is. It is. I mean,
It
that's
really
why
is.
I love her. That's
Actually, you
why
know
I
what? You
love her.
can't leave her. You can't leave her because if you do, she's going to blame everything on you.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible. She'll make a list.
It'd be nice to be noticed, though.
Yeah.
That was probably her fault, too.
What are we going to wear to the apocalypse? I don't know. Because those shoes are going to fuck us up.
I know. I'm not going to be able to go running, screaming like I was planning to in the apocalypse. In these shoes, I can't run in them.
I know. We need like an outfit. An apocalypse-like outfit.
Yeah.
Right? Because when there's carnage and death.
Right. And
we'd be like the cherry on top.
Yeah. You know, I think...
One of each, a blonde and a brunette.
Yes.
We'll be like the icon. Yeah. We will totally be iconic. That'll be
That's a great idea. I think it's a great idea.
We will be the women of the apocalypse.
I'm thinking miniskirt.
Yes! Yes!
Perfect.
Of course.
Gives you plenty of room to run.
Yes.
But these shoes, what am I going to do with these shoes?
No,
It's just-
no.
No, these are
I
not
feel like
gonna
we need
work.
to be single for the apocalypse.
Oh, good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
firefighters, volunteer firefighters.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
There could be soldiers.
EMTs, yep. Mm-hmm.
You're here for the apocalypse, right?
Yes!
Awesome. Okay.
Do you like our outfits?
Oh, they're lovely. They're lovely. You're going straight on up.
It was our idea.
Yeah, I wish I thought to, buy something, but...
Dude, that one's totally an 8.
Are we talking, like, metric?
Seriously?
A post-apocalyptic
Well,
8 is really like a million.
Yeah, wait,
Right?
are we...
Right? Right, that was like a pre-apocalypse 8.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's kind of a curve.
This isn't apocalypse.
after-
Yeah, I mean, like, we have to see if she lives.
There's
but-
like a post-rapture curve. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be covered in, boils and, hellfire and stuff.
And I don't know how she's going to run anywhere in those shoes. She's probably going to be at least a 3 by the time the apocalypse is done.
I know.
Just the metric conversion and all that. I mean,
Lord,
thank you.
we kind of wanted to be the icons of the apocalypse.
Right.
So you're talking like, graven images, the whole deal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe her, but those shoes are terrible.
But we're a
Boyfriend.
team. We're a team.
All right. Okay.
Look, we have matching boots.
All right.
Well, I gave you the 5 extra months. I mean, the apocalypse was supposed to happen by now. I mean, I'm happy that you took the time to get ready, but, this thing's going to happen at some point.
Look, if we're going to make the cover of Vogue, we got to do the photo shoot now.
Okay.
And camera. You have one now. Go ahead.
Oh,
I just blessed you with it. It's cool.
All right. And 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to be scared.
I gotta do it again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was really excited. Can we have a do-over?
Give him another 5 months.
Yes.
All right. We'll give you 5 months. It's cool.
We can make another list.
Okay.
Formaldehyde?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What, do you put it in everything?
Well, yeah. Wine, beer.
So now we're poisoned.
Well, yeah. Pretty much. Could be any moment now.
I'm not even yelling it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not even worth it anymore. Can't even get angry.
What else?
What? I bought myself some shoes for your birthday.
Time out. You bought your... It's going on the list. Buys himself shoes
and
for
not
your
me
birthday.
shoes.
Right.
Yeah, for my
Wow, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, you like my
Those
And
shoes?
they
shoes
look
are a
comfortable.
definite 8.
And they look comfortable.
No,
They do.
man. These shoes
Stylish and
are
comfortable.
actually a 38 and a half.
I stand corrected. I mean, I usually, don't go that way, but for a man with 38 and a half shoes,
38 and a half.
I would.
He's lying.
They fit like a charm.
So how these shoes aren't really? They're more like.
Hitting on my boyfriend is going on the list.
You and your list.
I now have a list about you.
You should have a list of lists.
I have a list of lists, and you're on it.
Why don't we start that list? I can help you down.
All right.
What are the worst things about you together?
Getting in on my list, act, spitting.
That was the cap of my pen.
Did you launch it with your mouth?
That's right.
That's a spit.
Disagreeing about what constitutes spitting.
I'm arguing
That's
with your
very-
girlfriend
that's
now. This
very
is
annoying.
craziness.
You know,
Not respecting the listing process.
You should be on my side in this whole thing. What's going on here?
Someone bought me these tiny little shoes. Broke my feet.
Peter,
On my toes.
I
These are comfy shoes.
didn't realize that you actually do
Maybe you weren't
respect the list process.
Oh, I love the list process.
You were just
The
totally
world
you were
is all
respecting
about
the list
lists.
process.
Yes,
You
of
were.
course.
Maybe if you weren't such a listy bitch.
Takes one to know one.
Finally, somebody swore on the goddamn stage. I was waiting for the F word at least.
God damn it.
What if we put our list
God, it's an
together?
earthquake.
I really appreciate that you appreciate the list process.
I appreciate your appreciation of my appreciation of the list process. Maybe we could write a list of all the things we appreciate about each other, and not those two assholes.
Yeah, and not them.
Yeah, well, you're
You
stupid
threw a
for...
peg in my eye.
You deserved it. You're making lists of us
You
and
can't
lists and
smite
her lists
him.
and what?
Now you have to fix him.
Can't like each other. What are
Always
we going to
with
talk
this,
about?
like, have to fix people thing.
Guys, please. We're all happy here. What's going on here? Is there a list? What did you guys make up? This is a singles group. Come on now. We gotta set an example. What the heck? You're making these guys want to...
Singles are no
So we
fun.
brought it around full circle for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought it in.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fucked up the end though.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's improv. It's improv. You can't fuck it up. That's just how it works.
True story. You can't. You can't.
And scene.
I didn't see it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You guys did great. I'd like to thank you all for coming out here tonight. I guess we lost one. Where the hell did my stand-up comedy guy go? I think he stole something.
Oh, wow.
I think he stole something less. But let's give a round of applause to 4 of 9 with 4 and 9 with
Steve Calamia.
Peter, Orevetti.
I'm not in it. I don't know why I stopped it.
I'm Pamela Nach.
Thank you guys. If you guys can just pan the camera around, look at this beautiful audience, you'll be surprised. I don't know why these guys are in a singles group. I don't know why. They should all be humping right here on stage. I don't know what the hell. Everybody should be having a venereal disease. I don't know what the hell's going on. But
Yeah, everybody needs one of those.
I know, really. Everybody gets a venereal disease. Everybody gets a venereal disease. Thank you. Thank you for joining us here on LaughWhores, everybody. Are we all set? Are y'all here? Y'all happy to be here? You too. Clap, damn it. Let me out of this goddamn seat and make y'all clap. Come on, let's do it. You're here to support your friends and your. It's not for me. I can do the show without y'all. Y'all go home. Okay. What is your problem?
Turn off all the cell phones.
Okay, do that. Turn off all your cell phones. Or else. you know,
Okay.
that's gonna be an issue too. So this is public access, so don't be afraid to make it for yourself. Probably nobody you know is ever gonna see this, so you know.
Everybody I know is
Okay, everybody she knows is gonna see it, but probably nobody you know is gonna see it. I can't cross my list on my thousands too big. I'm gonna try. Nah, that's not gonna work. But just to explain to y'all, this is anybody here live in Arlington? Arlington. So you're probably gonna see it if you stay up late enough. You don't look like you stay up late enough. I'm just kidding. Are you related to him? No. Okay, you're in charge of keeping him away. That's your job. Anybody else check out YouTube? Anybody an avid YouTube user? Okay. It seems like everybody over here, just her, but everybody else over here and her. You can go on, it's LaughWhores, one word, at youtube.com. She's been on here, and what's your name? Alexis has been on here. She was here back in September. All she did was nod. She didn't do anything else. But she was on here in September. She didn't even check herself out. I just found this out just right now. So, like, if you guys want, you can go on youtube.com, check it out. You can either look up 80 Garrett. That's my stage name. It's not my real name. I don't want you people stalking me or nothing. So, look at Alexis. But anyway, it's 80 Garrett or LaughWhores, and you guys can check it out. You guys can see yourself. Very good. So we're gonna start in a few moments.
And we are actually doing a screening party for when this comes out.
You're gonna talk about that when you get on stage. Just calm down. Just calm down. You know, I'm the one drinking the Red Bull. I'm the one a little bit fired up. So you just calm down. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I needed to. Yeah, hence the pajamas. I usually don't sleep the night before a show, so I just decided to come in my nightwear. You know, so it's cool. So, what's her name? Sonia. Miss Sonia. Thank you. How close are we? That's Sonia, my producer, y'all. So give a round of Sonia. She's a fantastic producer, and she's got all kinds of stuff out there on the internet as well. She's actually won an award for one of her productions called, what is it called, Sonia?
Sister Wives.
Sister Wives. She won a what? Name your award, please. Yes, that's Sonia. I'm very lucky to have her directing my show because obviously she's actually, you know, obviously stepping down to do this, you know. So I'm quite lucky, very lucky to have her here. And I'm actually very happy to have you guys here. I've never seen this many people in the studio for like anything, you know, for real. It's like the most life the studio's ever seen at one time. You know, so it's cool. So you should probably, you know, give yourselves a round of applause. This is rehearsal so that you guys can get warmed up, because I know some of you guys can clap for anything in your life. Some of y'all, but that's cool. Sonia.
Now we're waiting on Jack.
Jack. What's going on?
Yeah.
Jax is only here to be pretty anyway, so it's not like she's got anything else to do.
There you go.
If you didn't hear, Jackie said these nuts are pretty, so if you didn't hear that. So,
you haven't seen them in rare form yet.
Thank you, sir.
Nah, sit your ass down. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do the interviews first, and then we're gonna do that way. We can spend less time on. How much time do we have in total, Sonia? Sonia.
You have 1 full hour, so you just use up 8.
Just 8 minutes. Okay, so you can do how much comedy can you do?
I'll do 10.
Do 10 minutes. He's gonna do 10 minutes worth of comedy. Can you all stand 10 minutes worth of?
Right now?
Hold on, right now. Get off my stage.
What am I doing?
Give these people. You need help?
No, I don't know.
No, he's got a wireless mic.
Okay.
Next person, we need to do a sound check.
Yeah, well, give her your wireless. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce them, and then Jackie, my beautiful assistant Jackie, is gonna help everybody else get get hooked up.
Down one shirt up here.
I only have one shirt.
No, I meant from yours to mine.
You guys are trading bodily fluids because he's sweating all over that. He is. I should have made him put a condom on it. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
That was the look he had on his face.
Hey, you know, I do that to comedians.
All
You
right,
know
see,
what
now
I'm
this
saying?
is all jacked up.
Hey, Jack, you look fantastic.
This is good?
Yeah. Oh, the microphone. Well, actually, let me see. See. It's not that kind of show, but it can be.
No, I see that there's no camera on me, so it'll be a.
Oh, I'm gonna introduce you guys.
Oh, now there is. Now my ass is on camera. I wasn't.
That's gonna be in the takeout room. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
My butt looks really good right now.
We're gonna do the whole show like this. She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna stand up for like ever. Make it clap, girl.
You guys can see this.
I'm seeing. Oh, is it on? There we go. Huh?
The wireless isn't up.
It's not up? Turn it up.
No.
Oh, it's not on?
I don't know. Check.
It should be on. It's on. Just somebody go on and boost the audio on her. Give me a countdown real quick. How mushy was it? 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 How mushy was it?